Hey, what's up guys? It's Pokemon for Days here, and on today's episode we gonna talk about a bunch of stuff. Let's talk Pokemon. This is episode 1. The idea here is to share as much information with people and give people some idea about collecting in general, and maybe inspire one or two to start collecting or do something similar. I'll talk basically about Pokemon as a hobby in general, how you should and shouldn't maybe, and if you guys have any questions or maybe something you would like me to focus on or make a video about, please leave it in the comments below. Subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I will definitely try to make more videos about specific subjects instead of having general videos like I've been doing. I'll talk a little bit about the hobby and the story behind Pokemon, and focus about what my ideas as a collector basically is in this hobby. Because for me, information is key, and sharing that information is definitely what helps me and others to become better collectors and can manage to do something bigger and better for everyone. For me, it's all about finding that reliable source of information that can make it easier for everyone to collect what they actually need and enjoy, instead of just wasting money on for example, Hidden Fates, hunting for that Zard just to flip it basically. You have the safe bets versus the high risk, high reward bets, just like Hidden Fates, just like I mentioned. You can go vintage like the background here, or you can go modern, but the most important is being involved at all times and understanding the market, and knowing why you are involved is the biggest part, because a lot of people are involved in the community and in Pokemon in general just for investment, as a vehicle to make money instead of just enjoying the hobby for what it is. A lot of people use the hobby for making money instead of actually being a collector or having anything to do with it, like just the purpose of investment. And there is nothing wrong with being a businessman, but there is also abusing people and abusing a hobby for money, which is not always something nice, especially when it comes to something like Pokemon, and I will go deeper on it on other videos. Basically, for me, it's all about setting goals and working towards them for my own private collection, and not putting myself over like too deep in water and putting myself in debt for a hobby. Basically, that is the first no-no. You should always use money that you have and not money you need to borrow to get an item. It's always about the extra. What's fun about Pokemon is we grew up with it from 1999 and can enjoy it all the way till today, literally 20 years, 23 years later if you collect Japanese, and still open new produced Pokemon packs like Hidden Fates and enjoy the set like no other. It's amazing. It's an amazing hobby. It has been giving people a lot of enjoyment for many years, and a true collector will always enjoy their collection, even if it's only one card or a pack. It doesn't have to be a sealed box or a massive collection just to enjoy it and be a part of the community. Knowledge is the most important part about it, not the brand new Lamborghini. That's fucking hilarious. I'm sorry. I don't even like preaching, but you know, it's basically what you like, not what you think others like. You know what I mean? Like, focus on it, on basically if it's freaking common rat-a-tat. I have seen people that have amazing Psyduck collections, and it's freaking hilarious, and it's amazing because people love their own collection. But the most important part of the hobby, if you're going that route where you are investing a lot of money into it, is definitely to be flexible. Understanding why you're putting that much money in the hobby is definitely a big part of it, and understanding when it's buyer's market and seller's market. If you don't understand if you don't understand some of the words I'm using, or you have any questions about the specific words and it doesn't give you any meaning, please leave it in the comments below as a question. I will definitely try to answer everyone's question as much as possible. When it comes to finding a reliable source of information, that takes a lot of time and takes a lot of research to manage to repeat the information that have been out there for many years, because the hobby have been so old that finding that reliable information from year to year to year is so rare, and the few people that actually played the game continuously from 1999 all the way out to now is few. And you have those few collectors that actually has binders where they ripped packs from that day all the way out. It's freaking amazing to see. But going to do all that research and finding all that knowledge and information is definitely the best part about the hobby. It's what makes it what it is. And it doesn't matter if we're talking modern or vintage at this part. It's just about being involved in that part of it. About information is key, basically, that you need to know what you're doing before you do it, not doing it because you see others do it, basically, because that's the most that's the biggest issue I see in the community right now, is more people just repeating like a radio and just doing what others do instead of finding a new way to do things, or actually make old ideas to new ideas, or innovate somewhere or another. It's amazing to see people take something old and make it to something a lot of people can enjoy, and share that information and knowledge with as many people as possible. If it's through Facebook, internet, Instagram, it doesn't matter. It's where the reach is. And you can definitely find our group on Facebook. I shared a link in the description below for our Facebook and Instagram in every video, so you can always follow us there and see our latest updates. We just had an amazing event with Mr. Mitsuhiro Arita, who drew the original Charizard artwork for base set and plenty of other sets, and I will make a video about that convention and what happened there and talk about it very soon. I really hope that you enjoy this video. If you did, consider subscribing and giving it a thumbs up. Until then, see you on the next one. Peace.